Yeah, it's Jack. Back at the Meriden Peak as per usual. I got in the mail today a 12-inch coil from Texas Premium Detectors. I've now got an 11.5 inch double D, and this is the 12-inch coil. So I thought I'd try it here and see how it goes on my Garrett Ace 350. That's a new tyre that I was talking about the other day. Over there, through the back of that tree line, is the dam where I found some coins yesterday. Behind that tree in front of you, between those two trees, is where I found a 1913 coin a month or so ago. This used to be a housing spot from 1940s to 1971, and the old hospital site encases it, it wraps around it. So there was hospital buildings all through here, and that was from World War II. So we'll just have a try and see how this coil handles this area. Yeah, that's the first find of the day. Old aluminium cap, about 4 inches of soil, not far from the car. It's my second find for the day. An old cap, it says something Ford Pisco. I think it might have been an oil cap. There's been a few loose spark plugs around here. We haven't got too far and she's still working fine and saw no false signals. Finding plenty of things bottle cap size, so I'll see if we can find something smaller. Yeah, it's the third hole. Another bottle cap, probably been in the air for about 5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to try a hospital ruin now and see how we go with that one. So far today, I walked to, let's just get this camera, figure out where I'm looking at. Yep, I walked to just over where that tree is, back up through there, around there, and my first penny was found no more than, I don't know what that is in feet, but no more than 20 metres away from the car at the fireplace. As Mr. Garrett always says, patience, persistence and preparation. And you've certainly got to be patient. Yeah, I don't know if you can spot that. That's part of one of the concrete slabs from the old hospital. I just found a little flat area that I hadn't seen before. It's a 100-acre reserve, so there's plenty of spots I haven't seen. I just started digging that hole as I put the shovel in. Just in that first inch was a little washer. Not sure what that is. That came around the gold ring area. It had on the side of it a bit of rusty metal as well. It's turning down about 3 inches. It's in focus today. Yeah, it was down about 3 inches. Yeah, I just got a reading from the end of where that I put my shovel to mark it. Just a point I'll show you now. Australia in 1965 stopped making bottles of ounces and they became litres. I spotted this bottle. It says 32 fluid ounces. So that bottle was here from somewhere before 1965. So it's a handy tip when you're looking around Australia. If you see anything with ounces, you know it's 1965 back to 1825 in Western Australia. It's an old rubbish dump for bottles, this bit. Someone's dug a ditch. It's been here for 46 years, so I'll see what's in here. Alright, once again, didn't have to get out very far. Thought it would be. It's the bottle top from that bottle. It actually says on it that it's bushels. Bushels make tea bags these days. I don't know anything in bottles with. I don't know if you can read that. It says bushels, and someone's written number 32 on it. I'll keep trying around here and see if I find anything else. Let's just see, we haven't gone too far from the last hole. Came up with another reading, it said coin area now. It's a really heavy, can't tell what it is, it's a really heavy piece of molten metal, but it must be aluminium or something. But it weighs a good kilo, but it's only the size of a golf ball. Yeah, just more metal, so it's nothing worth keeping. Just something I'll show you. That's rabbit scratchings. You can tell because there's rabbit dung around it. What I tend to find is wherever the rabbits have been, there's always a coin or something metal. So they always find the soft soil, so it's a good spot to start checking. Once again, put down a few feet, little electrical contact. Just something I'll point out, so this area is all green. Most people call this stuff moss, but it's actually lichen. The way it works is it goes an orangey brown colour when it's dry, and when there's moisture around like dew and that at night, cool air, it soaks it up from the oxygen and makes the soil damp. But it seems to only ever appear where there was an old building site, so, or a rock areas are natural, but when you're in ruins, it's where the old buildings were. It makes the soil nice and soft. Yeah, another bottle cap, down about 3 inches. Just good, this soil's hard. But this thing's still good for finding bottle caps, but nothing else yet. Okay, those of you who have been watching my videos will know that I seem to hang around at various things like old trees, old fireplaces, and building sites. Now, this fireplace, it's got a little bit of weed in it. It's got bricks in the 1940s buildings that were here, but also some concrete from it. Got a reading on this hole. We went down, by the way, that's not even 2 inches. And my first coin for the day. I'll get that in focus. It's a 1952 penny, I believe. A bit of cleaning up of it. Yeah, it's not focusing too well though, but 1952 penny. It's good. Haven't had one of them before, so I'll keep working on it. So the sight, I don't know if you can see that, slightly bent out of shape. There it was, penny. I'll keep working. Next hole, only a few feet away from where I got that penny from. Thought it might have been something long and narrow because the pinpointer was saying it was something around 5 inches in length but only an inch wide. It's the best thing about this new 12-inch coil I've got today is the pinpointing is perfect. It's very easy to find. The only problem I found with the coil cover is this area here is a dirt trap. They really needed to get those other spots of tiny little holes in it. I might put a little drill hole in each spot or something. To break it yet. Still working around the fire. This bottle's on. A 1952 penny on your first over 12-inch coil. I'm very happy with it so far. We're going to move over to near the railway dam area now, and near where the 1920s railway dam manager house was. That's where I got the 1952 penny from. Just sort of go back around that area. Remember what I was saying a moment ago about rabbits? That's another rabbit scratching area. About 4 feet away from where the penny was. Maybe it's just me, but fireplaces and rabbits working for me at the moment. So far today, I walked to, let's just get this camera, figure out where I'm looking at. Yeah, I walked to just over where that tree is, back up through there, around there, and my first penny was found no more than, I don't know what that is in feet, but no more than 20 metres away from the car at the fireplace. As Mr. Garrett always says, patience, persistence and preparation. And you've certainly got to be patient. Okay, I know I'm all over the place today. Up on top of the railway dam, the dam wall actually just goes all the way around it, and the channel from the rock comes in over there and fills it up. The railway dam master's house, which I think you might be able to see, that little open green patch in the horizon there, that's where the dam manager's home was, built back in the 1920s. At that tree over there, I found a 20-cent piece yesterday. Thought I'd try around this old tree here, because I found a 10-cent piece below it yesterday. And just here, a 5-cent coin. And that coin I wouldn't say is that old, but I use window cleaner to get coins clean. And this is going to need a lot of it. It's possible to reeve all that dirt on it, but I'll clean it up later. Well, I moved 1 inch. The old motto, you always scan around the hole where you got a coin out, scanned around it. 1 cent piece right next to it. And 1 cent piece you stopped using about 15-20 years ago. So maybe that coins have both been here for at least 15 years. Keep scanning around here. Once again, we're under the shade of a couple of trees on a 45-degree day. This would be a beautiful spot to sit, so I'll keep scanning. This is the other use of the Meriden Peak Reserve. Around one side of it, between here and the town's on the other side of those trees, is the town's golf course. Just down there in that tree line where this dam overflows into about 80 years ago, a very young boy, just under 10, drowned. He jumped into that channel overflow and was swept to his death. There has been a few drownings in here according to some of the history books, but he was the youngest one. I think he was about 9. But yeah, plenty of stuff around here. This side you'll find golf balls, for the obvious reasons. Well, not much has changed since that video the other day at the railway dam. Still finding the tops of cans. I don't know where the bottoms are gone. I'm on the other side this time, on the little beach. Just ran into a lady who'd seen my videos on the internet. She's brought a metal detector. She's trying on the other side of the dam wall at the moment. So people are obviously seeing Meriden on their site. Okay, that's me next site. Just through that tree line, you can see some of those metal detecting. So we created a buzz out here. Yeah, at the railway house spot now. The Atlantic Dam manager's house. It's a bit of rusted tin in my first dig here, but it's all been bulldozed into a pile. I have tried that pile before. Over here I found a few old bottles from the 50s and 60s in the past as well. I'll give another go with this new coil. Well, this has got to be my relic find for today, if not total. Bit of metal, and that was down there, about 5 inches down. Didn't come up as iron. When I cleaned the back off it, that word on the bottom says Iron Queen. This mode here says cotton, silk. This is someone's old iron. I don't know if there's any more of it in there, but back of the old house. It doesn't come up as metal. I'll show you what comes up as. If you can see that. I'll get out of the sunlight. It's got other garbage around it here at the moment. It was coming up around the 25 cent and 50 cent US mark on it. But it's got an on-off switch, cotton, silk. That's the next find. It looks remarkably like a toy bike wheel. Very old, very rusted, very shallow in the soil. But we'll keep scanning around this old house. Go home in a minute.